Where are you and what are you doing? I can't seem to get hold of you.
I'm at work. Where did you think I was?
Why didn't you reply to me? I tried several times and there was no response.
I didn't reply to you because I'm at work. I'm not allowed to talk while I'm working. I have to concentrate. What did you want? Is it something important? I'm going to be working late this evening. I told you this would happen. I don't know why you're contacting me. I'm here with my colleagues right now, so I can't answer the phone. Sorry about that.
Who are the people you're with? What are their names?
Why are you being so nosy? Why do you need to know that? I feel like I'm under investigation. I wish you'd just let this one go. Stop being so jealous.
Jealous? I'm not being jealous. I just want to know what you're doing. Look at this. Is this the person you're with right now? I already have evidence.
How did you get that photograph? How did that happen? I didn't think you'd know.
You are clearly cheating on me with another woman, and then you go and accuse me of being jealous. I know what's going on. Did you even think of me when you were doing this? Do I mean anything to you at all? Did you really think you were going to get away with it? You thought I wouldn't find out?
I can explain to you. It's not what it looks like.
Don't even think for one moment that you can make an excuse and get out of this. I'm not going to accept your lies. I've seen it all. I saw you with that girl. You were hand in hand having the time of your lives. You clearly had feelings for her, and it wasn't just friends.
I'm sorry. I've really made a mistake. I've done something wrong. Can you give me a chance to explain to you? I want to tell you what happened and how sorry I am.
How could you be like this to me? How could you possibly think that an explanation would be enough? You have betrayed me, and I can never forgive you for that.
I met her when I was out in a bar with my friends. We just got along well. One thing led to another, and I'm sorry. It just happened. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen. We all make mistakes, especially when we're drunk.
That really isn't making me feel any better. If you loved me, then you wouldn't have made a mistake. If we get divorced, then you're responsible for all of this. I bear no blame.
I admit that I've done wrong. Can you forgive me? Can we work this out and be the couple we once were? I will come home now. I need to see you in person and say sorry to you. Please, I'm sorry. I just made a mistake once. It could happen to anyone.
I don't want to talk to you right now. I'm going out. Don't try to find me.
Please don't be like this. What happened? Did you have an argument with Harry?
Oh, you heard?
Your dad told me about it. I know it must be hard for you.
You don't need to let it bother you. I can work it out myself. I didn't tell you because I didn't want to upset you.
If you have a problem like this, then it's not always best to run away and hide. Sometimes it's best if you face these problems head on.
You might have a good point here. I just want some time on my own right now.
There's always a way back when you have an argument. You'll have to find some way to reconcile what happened between you two. Harry is a nice guy. You're lucky to have him as your husband. He's got a really good job and earns a lot of money. How many men are like him?
You might be right about that, but money isn't everything.
I'd love for you to come back as soon as you can. We could eat together if you want to. I'd love to see you again. I've not seen you for a while.
We can do that again sometime. I just need some peace right now.
If you need a moment to yourself, then by all means do that. I really hope that tomorrow you can meet with Harry and make up. Don't let this ruin your relationship with him.
I'll think about it.
What's going on? Are you after a divorce? Why won't you talk to me? I really wish we could talk. I really want you to forgive me for what I did. If you divorce me, then I really don't have anything to give you. It won't be good for you in any way. Can you please talk to me as soon as you feel like it? We can get over this. If we get a divorce, then the biggest loser is going to be you. You're really going to hurt yourself. I know I've done wrong, but please give me a second chance.
I'm coming back home now.
Really? You're coming back? Are you going to forgive me?
I don't know what to do.
I was just holding hands with that girl. It didn't go any further than that, trust me. Please overlook what happened. I won't do that again. I've changed. I've realized how much I hurt you, and I won't do it again.
Do you mean this? Will you promise that you won't hurt me again? Tell me like you mean it. I want to know that this will never happen again.
Of course I won't do it again. I'm a changed man.
Okay, I'm prepared to let you off this time. We can forget about that and move on. But please don't let it happen again. I really don't want to go through this again.
From now on, this kind of thing will never happen again. You can trust me.
So, you're just going to let him get away with it? You don't worry that he'll do it again. I really don't know if divorce was the best option. What would my mom say if I got divorced? She'd be completely shocked by it. I can't go through with it. I'll just have to forgive him and carry on. I can't tell you what to do. If you really think that's the best option, then I guess you'll have to do it. My mom really likes that guy. I don't think I can break up with him. Divorce would be even worse than the situation we are in right now. Does she know what he did? Maybe you should just explain the whole thing to her and she might change her mind. I think I'd rather not tell her. Anyway, he told me that it was just holding hands and that he didn't do anything else. I think I'm going to take his word for it. He might be lying, but there's no way I could know. I'll just have to believe him. Other men might be just as bad too. If you divorce him and find a new husband, he might cheat too. They say that all men cheat at least once in their life. That's a good point. I think I'm just going to accept his apology and hope for the best. I have a feeling that it will only be this once. I don't think he'll do it again. You're really a girl with a good heart. You always see the best in people, and I respect you for doing that. Things were going really well until this happened. I hope we can go back to the old days without too much pain. I hope so too. You deserve better than what you got. Are you working late again tonight? You seem to have a lot of work these days. You're never home on time.
Sorry, I'm at work now. I'll be working late again tonight. I've had a lot of work to do as of late. I wish I could see you more, but sadly I can't. I wish I didn't have to stay here so late, but there's really nothing I can do.
I suppose there's nothing we can do about it. If you have to work, then that's what you have to do.
You don't mind me being late? You used to get really angry over it and ask me where I was all the time. Are you okay with it now?
We had a bad time in the past. I know you remember it. I can trust you more now. I know you're a changed man and you wouldn't take me back to those dark days.
I'm glad to hear that you trust me. Trust is so important in a healthy relationship. If we have doubts about each other and suspect each other, then it's not good for the relationship. You'll always be worried about what the other person is doing, and that's no good.
I agree. You should believe what the other person is saying. I'm sure you're busy at work now. If you go out with your friends after work, then I accept that. You just have a nice time and don't drink too much.
Really? You're so relaxed about this whole thing. It's such a change from how you would have reacted in the past.
You're okay with that? Or does it seem like I don't care?
I'm really happy with it. It's nice that we aren't accusing each other of anything and we trust each other. I'm going to finish my work tonight, and then I'm going to go and have some drinks with my friends. Are you okay with that?
Of course I am. Enjoy yourself. I'll put myself to bed and then see you tomorrow. Make sure you get home safely. Don't get in any trouble.
I will do. Don't worry about me. I've got some good news. My wife has told me I can stay out late tonight. She doesn't mind if I go out and get drunk and don't come home until late.
Really? Why did she agree to that? What's up with her? She suddenly changed. I thought she was always so suspicious of you and always wanted to know where you were.
She has just changed her mind. Now she believes everything that I say.
Is that what she told you?
Yes. She told me that trust was very important and she believed what I said.
Do you think she knows about us? Do you think she knows that we've been meeting each other?
I don't think so. She would confront me if she knew. I don't think she'd play a game like this.
I just feel a bit suspicious about this. She has suddenly changed her character. I think she's up to something.
Don't let it bother you. You just think about me and you. That's all that matters. We don't need to concern ourselves with what she's thinking. I told her that I was going out with my work friends. I told her we were going for a drink and she believed me. She's gone to bed now, so I don't have to worry about her. What shall we do together tonight? Is there anywhere you want to go?
I want you to take me somewhere special. Why don't we go for a drive somewhere? I don't have a destination in mind. Anywhere is good.
We could drive to the beach. I bet it's nice there at night. We can have some food in a restaurant and enjoy the sea air.
That sounds really good. I'd love that.
I can't wait. I love it when we're together. We always have a good time. I'd much rather be with you than my wife. She's really irritating.
If only we didn't have to hide our love. I wish we could be more open about it. If only that woman would disappear from your life. I'd be so much happier.
If I'd met you before her, then I'd be married to you now. It's a shame that life worked out this way.
At least we're together now. It might be a secret relationship, but I'm so happy.
Me too. Let's just enjoy what we've got. I have a question for you. The memory card for the camera in my car has gone missing. Do you know where it is? Did you take it?
Memory card? I've not seen it. I've never touched the camera. I just let you deal with it.
That's strange. I can't find it anywhere. I wonder where it went. I'm sure I put it in last time I took it out. Maybe I forgot to do that. I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
Are you sure you haven't moved it? Maybe you took it out and then forgot about it.
I didn't touch it. Why would I mess around with that? I just let you deal with these things. Did you record something important on it?
No, nothing happened. I just realized it was not in there and thought I'd ask you where it is. I thought you might have seen it, but if you haven't, then it's okay. I'm sure it'll show up somewhere. I'll just keep looking and maybe I'll find it. If you see it, then tell me. I've been looking for it everywhere.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for it. Maybe you could buy a new one in the meantime.
I might do. That's a good idea.
I don't even know how to use that camera, so it can't have been me.
Okay, I understand. I'll just have to keep looking for it. Maybe it will show up somewhere.
Look, I found the girl he's cheating with. I even found some photos of your husband on her profile. It seems she's been spending a lot of time with him, and she even uploaded some of the dates they had been on. Can you believe he's been at it again? Thanks for your investigation work. How could the two of them do this? I bet she knows he's already married. And he has lied to me again. He told me he had changed, but it seems it wasn't the case. You don't need to thank me. I'm just doing what you should do for a friend. I think men who cheat once will continue to do it throughout their lives. I think it's just in his blood. It seems he can never settle.
I think you might be right. I didn't think he'd change.
So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to confront that girl? You could track it down and tell her what you think. Maybe she could provide you with some more information if that's what you want.
Do you think that would be a good idea? I don't know if I want to.
You should go and do it. Go and find her and see what she has to say about this.
That might be a good plan.
Your wife knows about the two of us.
What? What do you mean? How do you know that? I don't think she knows. She hasn't mentioned anything to me.
I got a message and it said that I was a cheater. I don't know who sent it to me, but it must have been your wife. Someone knows that I'm dating a married man. I think they want to try and hurt me over it.
How could anyone know that? We've done our best to keep it secret.
Then why did I get this message? Someone clearly knows what's going on. How else would this happen? Maybe she saw us or something like that.
Oh no. I think I know what might have happened. I lost the memory card for the camera in my car. I think my wife might have taken it. It will have recorded us talking to each other when we were in the car together. I asked her about it, but she said she hadn't seen it. I think she must have been lying.
You did what? You lost the memory card?
Yeah, one day I checked in the camera and the memory card was nowhere to be seen. I was hoping I had just lost it, but I'm sure my wife took it to see what was on there. That must be how we were exposed.
That's really bad. It would have recorded everything we said to each other. We're in big trouble.
I'm really not having a lot of luck here. I think things are going to get a lot worse from now on.
Do you think she's gathering evidence for a divorce settlement? She'll get more money if it was your fault the marriage broke down.
Oh no. Such a devious woman. We need to talk. Are you behind this? Was it you who sent that message?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Send a message? What kind of message?
You know what I mean. You sent it to a girl called Chelsea. I think you've lost your mind doing a thing like that.
You think I've lost my mind? Are you serious? I have the same thought about you.
When did you find out? How long have you known for? Tell me everything you know. Have you been following me around all this time? Snooping on me to see what I was doing?
You cheated again, and now you're making accusations against me. It's you who's in the wrong, not me. I think you've really got an attitude problem.
Leave Chelsea alone. Don't send me any more messages. After that, we can agree to divorce.
Divorce? What makes you think I want a divorce?
What do you mean? Why would you want to stay with me? You caught me cheating. Isn't that going to be the end of us?
I don't want to divorce you. I don't even care that you cheated. I never expected anything more from you.
I don't want to see you again.
You do whatever you want. What's wrong with you? Why are you being like this?
Who is this?
You know who I am. Don't pretend you don't.
Oh, it's you.
The husband stealer. I know who you are. What did you call me? You starting a relationship with a man who was already married. Didn't you feel any guilt or shame when you were doing it? Did it not cross your mind that it was wrong? It just happened. I didn't know he was married at the time. Why did you send me that message, and why are you sending messages to people at our work? We don't want anyone to know about this. Why are you trying to cause trouble? Can't you just leave and be quiet? I don't think I'll be able to work at my company for much longer. People in the office are talking about me. You only have yourself to blame for this. Did you think I was just going to accept this with no response? Why are you even talking to me? I don't want anything to do with you. I'm talking to you because you won't talk to Harry. I don't want to talk to you either, but I really have no choice. I think you need to be a bit more mature about this whole situation. Your husband doesn't want you anymore, and you should accept this gracefully. Don't try to cause problems just because you got hurt. I'll do whatever I want. You're not going to change my mind. I can't go on with you trying to sabotage my career. Stop it and apologize to me as well. I don't have to apologize to you. You're the criminal in this matter, not me. What's going to happen when I send people the messages that you've been sending to my husband? What are people going to think of you? You're really going to suffer for what you did, and you're going to deserve it. If I give you some money, will you be quiet? How much do you want? Just stop sending the messages to people. I've broken up with Harry now. We've gone our separate ways. Please just stop doing this. I don't want any more trouble. I'm really sorry for what I did. Why should I stop? You only care because it hurts you. You didn't care about me in the past. Why should I care about you now? You should have thought about the consequences before you did what you did. I didn't know that you and him were together when it first started. You should blame him, not me. He was the married man. I was single at the time. There might be a divorce in the future. I'll have to show all the evidence in court. I want to get a good divorce settlement. This whole thing was not my fault. I'm the victim. I've broken up with Harry. You can have him back. He's nothing to do with me now. I don't see why I should change my mind now just because you've left him. Please! I completely accept that I did something wrong and you've really made me pay for it. Can we move on now and forget? I don't want to be involved in this anymore. If I had known at the beginning that he was married to you, then I never would have done that. I just thought that you two were in an unhappy marriage and maybe you wouldn't even care if he cheated. I don't see why you didn't call it off as soon as you knew about it. You should have been angry yourself. He lied to you and he already had a wife. He was playing with you. I'm sorry. I made some mistakes that I regret. Can we forget about it? I'm really suffering in my life. I'm going to lose so much if things keep going like this. I really want it to end. You are going to lose a lot? How do you think I feel? What more do you want from me? Do you want me to come and beg? Do you want me on my knees? What good would that do for me? Please just let me get out of this. I think I might be pregnant with another guy I was dating at the same time as your husband. I don't need the stress. Oh, so there was more than one guy. It seems you're really quite the playgirl. You might just have to explain to him everything that happened. I'm sure he'll forgive you. I'd love to help you out here, but I must warn you that things might get worse. I need to do what's good for me. I'm sick of being played around by other people. There is something I need to say. What is it? Tell me everything. I'm getting a divorce from Harry. We are no more. Divorce? What on earth is this? How can you suddenly get a divorce? What happened? Did you have an argument? Can't you just work things out? It was more than an argument. So what was it? What made you want a divorce? He cheated on me. Can you believe it? And it wasn't the first time. He lied to me and betrayed me. I felt so hurt by it. He did that? Why didn't you tell me? If I'd known, then I would have spoken to him. That's a completely unacceptable thing for him to do. He's really in the wrong here. I'm so sorry he did that to you. It must have been such an upset for you to deal with. I'm afraid the damage has already been done now, and there's no going back. I can't accept him anymore. especially because this isn't the first time. He promised me last time that he wouldn't do it again, and then look what happened. Why should I forgive him after this? I'm sorry to tell you this way. It must be a shock for you. Don't worry about me. It must have been worse for you. I can only imagine how you felt. Don't let it worry you. It's all over now, and the future has been decided. Why didn't you tell me before? I wish there was something I could have done to help you. If I had known, then I would have told him what he was doing was wrong and made him stop it. It seems there is nothing I can do now, and I'm really unhappy about that. I wish there was something I could do.
Are you still angry with me? All this time, I've been hoping that you would find it in your heart to forgive me. I know I did wrong, but it was a mistake, and I was hoping we could move on from it.
You broke up with that girl, and now you want to come back to me. Do you think I'm going to take you back? Do you think I'm a fool?
I just lost my mind for a moment back then. It was all down to stress at work. Life had become monotonous and dull. I just saw an opportunity for some excitement and took it. I'm really sad about what I did. I'm ashamed and I want to make amends. How could I do this to a woman like you? I know you're special.
Is that your excuse? Why should I accept it?
I know I did this before. I'm sorry about that too. I tried not to do it again, but I just lost my mind. Can you forgive me? Can you take me back? I promise I won't do it again.
The only thing on my mind now is our divorce. There is no going back.
You really want to divorce me? Please tell me you're not being serious.
You're only acting like this because you broke up with your girlfriend. You've got no one now, so you don't want to let me go.
That's not the reason. I just don't like the idea of divorce. I don't think it's a good thing.
I'm going to get the divorce papers in order and then send them to you to sign. I'm expecting your cooperation in this matter. I really don't want this to drag on for a long time.
So you've really decided that this is going to end in divorce? There's no room for negotiation? If that's what you want, then what can I do about it? Anyway, when we get divorced, you're not going to get your hands on any of my money. I'm not giving you anything.
You think I want your money? I don't care about it one bit. You can keep all you have. I don't think you've got anything to give me anyway.
What do you mean?
You've been fired from your job. You're not the high earner you once were. I'll be taking all the things that my parents bought us when we got married. You won't be getting any of that. I think that's almost everything we have. You're going to lose it all.
Oh my gosh, I've really messed up here.
It seems like you're starting to realize that you're not going to come out of this very well. You've lost your job. Now you're going to lose most of your possessions. You really messed up big time.
Please have a second think about all this. Do you realize how much harm you're going to do to me? How am I going to find a new job at this age? I'll have to start again from the bottom. My salary will be really low and it'll take years to recover to the level it once was.
Do you really expect me to feel sympathetic to you? Why should I care?
If we get divorced, then it's really going to be the end of me. I won't have a reason to live anymore. Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to destroy me?
I really don't care what happens to you. You caused all these problems, so you can go and sort them out. Hi there. Are you Chelsea's boyfriend?
That's me. Who is this?
Do you know about the situation between me and her? Do you know what happened?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Tell me more.
Have a look at this. See for yourself what she did. She was having an affair with my husband. I went through hell because of her. I'm getting a divorce now because of her and what she did.
What is this? I can't believe it. My girlfriend did this? She was cheating with your husband.
I think that she was with you and my husband at the same time. I don't know if you realized what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I'm so mad about this.
Is it true that she's pregnant? I think you need to be careful about her. You should really have a good think before you get married to her. You don't want to get married to a cheater. Trust me, I went through that and it's really not nice. What are you doing? Why did you have to do that? Have you lost your mind? You're causing so much trouble around here.
What are you talking about? Things are going fine from my point of view.
I broke up with my boyfriend because of you. I was going to be a happily married woman, and now it's canceled, all thanks to you.
Why do you think it was my fault? It wasn't me who cheated. You only have yourself to blame for what happened.
People are losing their jobs and their relationships because of you. Don't you have any shame? Does this really make you feel happy? You've ruined my life! Are you happy about this? Do you feel satisfied?
I don't feel satisfied yet.
What?
Do you think that this was going to make me happy? Do you think I'd be satisfied with this? I'd love to hurt you even more. Just think about how much pain you caused me. What you feel now is only a fraction of what I felt then.
Are you trying to tell me you're planning to do something more?
What if I told your parents about this? How will they feel when they know what kind of a person you are?
Don't even think about it. Don't do that. I've already suffered enough. You don't need to make it worse by telling my parents. You're really enjoying this, aren't you? You really like causing people pain.
Do you even realize how much pain you have caused me and my family? Do you know how my parents feel about this? I think it's only right that your parents know what you've done.
Please just stop. I'm so sorry about what I've done. Please forgive me. I was stupid and I realized that.
I've already told your boyfriend and now I think I should tell your parents. I think it's the right thing to do. I don't want them to be left in the dark. If I were you, I'd tell them myself. I think they'd need to know. What if someone else tells them? What if gossip gets around and then they find out like that? I think it would hurt them even more. I also think that when you find a new job, your new colleagues should really know what kind of a girl you are. Wouldn't it be terrible if I came to your office and told them all? I think this whole sorry affair might follow you around for the rest of your life.
Please don't. Can't we come to some kind of agreement? Can't we forgive each other? What do you want me to do?
There's really no way back now. Not after what you did to me. I think you need to forget about being happy in life. This is going to be with you until the day you die. You won't be able to get away from it. Where are your parents right now? I can only imagine their faces when they learn about the cheater they have brought into the world. They will be so shocked and disappointed.
No! Don't do that! Please! We can talk!
I got a divorce with my husband and he had to pay me a substantial sum of money. The court ruled that it was his fault the marriage broke down and I should be compensated accordingly. He didn't want to give me anything, but in the end he had no choice. I know it must make him so angry to have to give me that money, but it's all his fault. I have no sympathy for him. I've lost my ability to feel that way for the people who hurt me so much. As for Chelsea, she lost it all too. She ended up alone, living a life of stress and hardship. It's what she deserves, too. Sometimes I think about the two of them. It hurts, but at the same time, I feel consoled that they are suffering for what they did. They deserved it. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.